Hi everyone, I'm starting a live about Mars in Capricorn. This live was scheduled for 12 p.m. but since Mercury retrograde, actually it's not retrograde, it's in the shadow, but still has a really bad aspects with Neptune. It's really making me hard to start even live. I don't think that Instagram even works properly. But doesn't matter, anyhow I'm here and hi everyone. And now I'm gonna say a couple of details about this Mars in Capricorn, and later on I'm gonna go through all signs and check what this Mars bringing to each sign of zodiac. So first of all, I need to tell you that English is not my mother language, so excuse me if I say something wrong. Okay. So Mars in Capricorn actually is in his best position, its exaltation. So that means that Mars here has the most strongest impact, and the power of the Mars is the strongest in Capricorn. Hi. So Mars is male energy, active energy, energy that moves things. And Capricorn is a sign that I'm just going to say with one word, goat, and that's it. Capricorn never quits. Capricorn achieve their goals. Capricorn is very ambitious sign. Sometimes even there is no limit for Capricorn. So this Mars is going to bring us a really strong volume, and which within each of us, and it's going to really push us strong towards our goals. You're going to see none of you is going to have like peace of mind or trying to do something else or to chill with this new Mars. For everyone of you that you don't know, this live is going to be in English, and yesterday's live was in Serbian language. Okay, so this Mars being in such a strong and dominant sign, giving us the same type of energy, and he has a great companions. That's the reason why I have decided to do this live, because I really want people to know and to use this energy in the best possible way, because really guys, like we can now achieve any goal, anything we want. We just need to be like Capricorn. We cannot quit. We need to work hard towards our goal every day. We need to get ourselves some routine, to do something like by schedule. We need some schedule now it's the perfect time. Hi Doretta, good evening. Now it's the perfect time to make yourself a schedule. What are you going to do from morning till evening? What are you going to do in spring, summer, next winter? What are your goals? What are your goals for the maybe next year? It's the perfect time to set up your goals and to start working on it. This aspect will last by the mid of the February. So from 14th February, Mars is going to Aquarius, and it's goodbye. Then we can forget about all this strong energy. Mars goes to Aquarius. It's just gonna be about thinking, about thoughts, about connecting with other people, which is actually good in one point of view, because this Mars now, this is self-dependent Mars. This Mars doesn't need anyone. Now in this period, you might feel like, I don't need anyone. I can do everything by myself. And that's true, because now it's time that you set up your base. And when Mars goes to Aquarius, 11th field, it's a connection with other people. And he's going to try to connect with a lot of people. He's going to break many patterns, many things, but it's a revolutionary Mars more. But let's go back to this quality Mars, better one. So as I was saying, let's use this energy and let's really build up something out of our lives, like something that's going to stay there forever. Why I say forever? Saturn, malefic. Okay, so this planet gives a good aspect to this Mars, and Saturn is being a ruler of a Capricorn. So Saturn is giving so much support to us to stay consistent, to stay strong, to hold our goals, to hold our vision. That's so important. And what's the best thing? That Saturn here is in Pisces. So it's like some inner voice that whispers us within our heads. which I felt, by the way, this morning. Telling us, hey, go do that. What do you think you should do that? And everything is so peaceful. Everything is so friendly. There is no that some negative energy or just some burning energy or some square energy, too dynamic, so destroys us. It's just good, positive vibe pushing us. Go, 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 go. You can do it. Okay. So this Mars is going to build. Right now, it's already in a good position with Saturn. This good aspect will last, let's say, by maybe something like 10th January, doesn't matter. Still, it's a very good vibe to set up your base goals, to listen your intuition, to listen your inner voice, to bring yourself a discipline, to put yourself also, let's say, some restrictions. You know, we need to know the bottom line of everything, how much we should work, how much we can be relaxed, how much we can do some more spiritual things that can really help us to build ourselves, because this Saturn is also in Pisces, and Pisces is a really spiritual sign, and the sign that rules is with our subconscious. So you can hear your dreams, you can hear literally a little voice pushing you towards up. Then in those days around 10th to 14th, Mars is going into also triangle, very good aspect with Jupiter in Taurus. Jupiter is a planet of expansion, and Taurus is a sign of construction. And Mars here wants to build. So isn't this amazing aspect? Like, we can build whatever we want in our lives. And this is the aspect with the Jupiter in Taurus that promises us, hey, work hard, be dedicated, just like Taurus is. Taurus is dedicated to his own little materialistic things, because this is all about materialism. These are all earth signs. These are all signs that are creating something actually. And that's why I find it so important to use this energy. You can really create whatever you want, and to see, to touch it with your own hands. So this Mars triangle Jupiter really gives us a superpower, a super good feeling, optimism. Like, I'm gonna work hard, and I know this is gonna pay off. And I believe that most of you in this period are gonna be promoted, or you're gonna get some extra salaries, or you're gonna find a new job that's gonna bring you a way better salary, because Jupiter is in house of money, so and Mars belongs to 10th house. So these are some achievements that are bringing us more money and bringing more value towards us. That's so important. We are gonna feel better, that like we have some value, and then it's gonna push us even more. Okay. So these aspects, let's say they're gonna last like Mars moves slow, so this is gonna last probably 2-3 weeks of January. Then around 26, 28, I think I said 26, 28, 27th January, we're going to have Mars square with North Node. Mars is a ruler of a North Node, and this will be some events or something in your life that's really gonna change the course of your life, or will change the course right away, because these are cardinal signs, and that means that something is gonna trigger us, that we just snap and we say, enough, I'm going this path, or that's it, I have decided I'm going this path, and that's it. It's something that's gonna bring to you. It's something that's your future, basically. North Node represents our future, and South Node represents our past. So whatever comes to you in those days, and yes, it can be like bumpy or very dynamic, because this is a square aspect. Just trust your intuition and let it guide you. You're gonna see when it's time to make an action, because Mars in Capricorn doesn't go like this into action. He thinks, he looks, he's thinking about it, he analyzes. He's just doing, let's say, I'm going to just say maybe like he's trying to see, is it the right moment to act or it's not, because Capricorns are very patient, and this Mars is too. So let's see then. Before that, I need to just add that we're gonna have Mars squaring Chiron. So, and Chiron is in Aries, and Mars is ruler of Aries. So what that means? It means that, again, something, someone, some event, whatever, it's going to trigger us and remind us on our insecurities. It's just like in the middle of your work, somebody is coming to tell you that you don't do a good thing, that you're not good enough, that there is better. And that's going to hurt us a lot, because this is a sharp Mars, super sharp. It might be someone who is authority for us, and it's going to hurt us for sure. But with this Mars energy, you need to believe in yourself, and you need to be sure, and you're going to be sure for sure. Yes, it might be unpleasant for you, it might be painful. But Aries is also being a kid, a mature, and Capricorn is being premature, super mature, grandpa mature. So, as I'm telling you, this can be a poke for your inner child, or some of your characteristics that are still not developed yet, not matured yet. So, like a balloon, is like explode and bring you a lot of pain, and of course reaction. But as I'm saying, it's just there to show us that we don't have anything on us that can stop us to being what we want to be. Okay, even our insecurities or whatever, like, it's who we are. We're gonna get mature with the time. And thank you for popping my balloon. You're just helping me to get mature even faster and to achieve my goals. So then this is going to be just short, maybe just like day or two, nothing special. Then we are going, as towards the end of January, having aspect Uranus in Taurus, triangle Mars in Capricorn. So I don't know how to describe you how good this aspect is. Trust me, even in my own language, I wouldn't know. But I'm just gonna tell you this, okay? So Jupiter, Uranus, Saturn, and Neptune in mythology are connected with the gods, okay? And now we have a good aspect, let's say metaphorically said, from gods towards this Mars. So God basically, or entity, or energy, or cosmos, whoever you name it, are sending us a good energy. They're sending us an opportunity. This is going to be some opportunity that we're going to have, where we're going to have a chance to change something within our, first of all, within our core value. Second of all, regarding money-wise, and some things that we really value a lot. Like, really, in this period, if you're looking for a new job can pop out, especially because this happens after Mars making square with Chiron. So if somebody doesn't appreciate you enough, somebody is telling you you're not good enough, okay, thank you so much. Respect yourself, be there for yourself, believe in yourself. I know that you're going to do it because Mars is in Capricorn. And right after this, we have a new chances, a new opportunity for growth. So to change something crucially, big thing in our lives. Capricorn rules with 10th house. So this is going to be something very important for us that we're going to be capable to change, because we're going to get opportunity. Then, what then? Oh, yes. Then, towards the end of Mars being in Capricorn, it's like first part of February, and we have aspect Mars sextile with Neptune. Pardon me. So if this is not sextile, if it's like square or opposition, we would be lost. Like, all what we were doing so far would be lost. It could be lost, I'm sorry. Because Mars, when Neptune gives a square to Mars, it's usually going into some destructiveness. But this time, no. You remember how we started with Saturn and Mars, having our little whisper, having our intuition. We dream about some things we want to achieve, we want to accomplish. We just need to move. We need to start to work on it. Now, with this Neptune in Pisces, we have some kind of, assistance, some kind of help, invisible help. Just like Saturn is invisible help, invisible support, it's the same with Neptune. It's invisible support. You need to believe. Maybe it can be some rough period or time period for you, depending on your natal charts, but this is good aspect that's going to make our belief even stronger. Like, I believe, I know I can achieve it. Like, everything is on my side. So as you can hear, guys, in these 10-15 minutes that I was telling you, this is a really, really good period, and I hope that you're gonna all use it. And now we're going to move to my next subject, and that's I'm gonna go through all signs of zodiac, trying to provide as much as details as I can to get the best out of it. Okay, so we're gonna start from Aries. So this Mars for Aries, it's a very dominant Mars. It's a strong Mars. This is Mars that Aries doesn't prefer, because this is adult Mars and Aries is still a kid. Let's say like that. Yes, please. First, listen for your ascendant rising, then for your sign. Okay, that's so important. First, ascendant rising, then for your sign. Okay. So this Mars is pointing that ascendant rising Aries is gonna have a big time changing dynamic, huge changing within their career or job that they're doing, or some other very, very life significant thing. So Mars having a good aspect with Saturn. So dear Aries, here you can get some help and get some support from people that are very powerful, or they have some good positions, or maybe they're your like bosses or something like that, or maybe even friends. Saturn rules also 11th house. So, but still, this is something that's not so visible for others. Like you're just gonna get the help, and I think that you won't even be being aware who is helping you, but the Saturn is helping you, hidden Saturn. So this is somebody who is hidden, not so seenable. It's not on the stage, but still it's very powerful. Then Jupiter and Mars are pointing here that this is going to be something very good about the money. You are going to get or some reward, or you're going to get some nice bonus, or you're going to get increase of a salary, or if you change the job, which is really possible in this period for Aries, you're gonna have a very good salary. For sure, we're all gonna work with a lot with this Mars, but also it's sure that you're gonna be rewarded money-wise. Each of us are gonna be rewarded based on the field where this Mars, but Aries are gonna be rewarded with a lot of money. Jupiter in Taurus says a lot of money, or something that has a big, big value. Okay, then, as I was mentioning with Chiron and Mars, there will be some poke for Aries, for sure. Somebody will poke their little balloon and it's going to hurt them, but find that as somebody is poking something that's like infected, and it's just going to release the sniff, and it's going to help you heal. Then we also having square with North Node. That means that certain things, life important things are coming up, and there is no way that you can avoid it. That's your future. It's also connected to your 10th field, very, very important life thing. It can be also connected to your career or your job. Then as Mars moves, Uranus again gives a good aspect to this Mars, possibilities to make even more money, maybe to try to be more independent and to see how that works. because it's also a good chance and opportunity to make something for your own. If you want to start your own business, you're going to get good ideas, and ideas can really be beneficial money-wise for you. Something new, something modern idea. Then again, this Neptune, this is in the 12th house, your intuition, and just making your beliefs stronger, believe in yourself. This will be bumpy period for Mars, because for Aries, because Mars is making square with the Ascendant rising or Sun, so it will be bumpy, but it's gonna be good. The end is gonna be good. Okay, now let's go to Taurus. And of course, I'm going to move Ascendant rising here. It's easier for me. Oh goodness, I'm sorry for this. Okay, let's see what's going on with Taurus. So Taurus, this Mars is in your 9th house, and it's going in a very good aspect with Saturn in your 11th house. So dear Tauruses, this is going to be amazing time that you invest some good energy to explore your mind. Mars is ruler of your 12th house and 7th house. So it's going to be a very, very good period to invest, as I said, with these English words, within your maybe subconscious, maybe something spiritual. When I say subconscious, I don't mean just to go psychotherapy. I mean like to research something beyond visible, beyond materialistic, like what's going on there, where your soul belongs, what's going on with that area in your life. You might start asking your questions like, what's the purpose of this? And you might start to work on it. You might start to dig really, really strong on it. You might start to be involved with some esoteric learnings like astrology, or I don't know, there are many other, or yoga, or any other esoteric knowledge that you might be interested in. This Saturn also tells that if you want to start some business, let's say some cooperation with some foreigners, it's going to be very beneficial for you. You should go, you should do it. Saturn gives a very good support through your 11th house. So those are the people who I'm going to say, okay, business-wise, those are foreigners for sure. And friendly-wise, you can find some mentors. You can find a mentor who's going to guide you through the path of change. Because Taurus has Jupiter and Uranus. And Uranus is pointing you, hey, do some change. You need to change. You need to open. You need to open your mind. And this is the right moment, metaphorically said, to open your mind with this Mars being in 9th house. You're going to be capable to find very good materials. And as I said, maybe a friend who's going to be your mentor, or just mentor to guide you through that path. Also, if you want to study something like maybe some masterwork or some extra degree, it's a very good time for that. It's going to be super successful. It's going to be very actually beneficial for you. Go forward. If you want to travel as well, it's a great opportunity for you. And on this road, you're gonna find a very good experience, life experience that can help you change a lot. So any path that you choose out of these, you're gonna go through change. Mars, so first of all, you're gonna feel good. You're gonna feel that your intuition guides you, whatever is coming up to you. The 9th house has many meanings, but I'm just trying to get some of those. Yes, this Jupiter helps you to expand yourself, to just expand your views on life, and just to open your mind more. And then with this Uranus in your first house, for sure the changing is coming 100%. Okay, then dear Tauruses, let's see, Neptune is also in your 12th house. As I'm saying, you're really going to be capable to expand your views on life and really to get some other perspective that I think Taurus needs it in this period. Uranus is in your first house for a long time. It's going to be like 2 years more or something like that, and or less. And it's really going to push you for a change. Uranus rules with Aquarius, so you really need to turn yourself off from matter, from the material life, from material you, from, let's say, how we call it these days, 3D you, and just to put yourself more into the spiritual life of yours, because as well as you and everyone else has the spiritual side, soul side. So for Taurus now, it's a good opportunity to get involved with that. And of course, if you can make some nice business cooperation with some foreigner partners, it's a very good opportunity for you and very beneficial. Then let's see, Gemini. I just want to see if I skip something. Yes, for Taurus. So this Chiron is in your field of subconscious, so something might poke you for sure, and something will trigger you, and pattern from your subconscious will come out. That's gonna be for sure someone that has like authority above you, or you feel that that person has authority above you. So this is also good aspect for you, Tauruses, because it's going to help you to release your patterns. Taurus, as every earth sign, can be slave of his own patterns, but now it's time that earth breaks up and to see what's going inside under the surface. So surface for each for each earth sign must be broken, but in this case it's about Taurus, and for sure you need to see what's going inside in the roots of yours and what's beyond the roots, what's going on there. That's your purpose with this Uranus, dearest Tauruses, and I really hope that you're gonna achieve it. Okay, guys, this is not easy for me, trust me, to speak in English all the time and to check what I'm talking about, to check myself, but it's good. I have Mercury in Capricorn, so I'm trying to stay strong. Okay, Gemini, Ascendant rising Gemini. Where's, here. Oh, yes, I remember. Okay, so this Mars is in your 8th house, and composition of other planets, Saturn is in your 8th, 9th, 10th house. Okay, so dear Geminis, this good vibration, like this strong dominance of Mars, you might not feel like in your inner outside world. You more might feel in your inner world. You might feel that you want to get rid of some old patterns, or something that has been in your mind that has been connected with your previous life, that has been stopping you or just holding you not to develop even more. So I'm going to tell you why. 8th house represents house of transformation, of our fears, our traumas, of pregnancy as well, of husband's fortune, of husband's fortune, what else? Banks, yes, banks, credits as well. So I'm gonna just give you a couple of options, but you connect for yourself within, like, what's going on for you, for your life personally. So this, as I'm saying, this 8th house, this Mars in 8th house is going to activate these fields that I just said, and it's gonna push the strongest of that. So you're gonna be capable, if you're going through maybe some transformation period, you're going to be capable to transform yourself. You're going to be capable to change. Saturn is in your 10th house, and this is a very good period when Saturn tells you, hey, like, check yourself up, and check what you need to change, check what you need to do for yourself in order to rebuild your new self, in order to be more responsible towards a life. Also, you might find help from your friends. Mars is ruling your 11th house, or maybe some therapist. Also, when 8th and 11th house are being connected with this Saturn in Pisces, for some Geminis, it might happen a pregnancy, because this Mars is going to be a very good Mars. It has support from Jupiter in Taurus, and that's a really fertile period for you guys, and plus Uranus, so it might happen some pregnancy by even not like planned. So if you want to have one more child, or you're thinking about that, or maybe your first child, depending, just go for it. It's gonna be good. You're gonna be capable to deal with it. You might ask yourself some deeper questions of deeper meaning for life, but I assure you, at the end, it's gonna be good. Yes, it might be bumpy, but it's gonna be good. Also, you can get some not pleasant situation from some of your friends. Chiron is in your 11th house, and this Mars in 8th. I didn't mention that 8th house also represents some unexpected events in your life, not so pleasant. So you might feel disappointed or betrayed by some friends from your point of view, but it's a good thing. You're gonna get mature, and you're gonna find out who's your real friend, who's not. And even that friend that you don't think it's real friend, trust me, it is, because on a soul level, every single person is our friend. There is no soul that hates other souls, so we need to always be aware of that. There is no our enemies. Those are lessons for us. And some people got that role. Not everyone can be good in our lives. It is how it is. So yes, dear Gemini, it's gonna be also intensive period for you, but more like hidden. Also, Mars rules your 6th house, so be careful. You don't wanna how I'm gonna say properly, you don't want to get yourself too much with some everyday responsibilities or something like that. You don't want to put your health down. Why I'm saying this, so Mars rules your 6th house, and Mars is in your 8th house. Yes, it's in the strongest position in Capricorn, so nothing bad will happen to you, but maybe you can just become exhausted from everything, exhausted, drained. So, calm down. Yes, Mars in Capricorn is a hard worker, but we need to think on ourselves as well. We don't want to cause some issues. So calm down and don't hurt yourself. Mars in 8th house, believe it or not, can bring up some issues. And issues are related to being hurted or something like that, especially that you have Chiron in 11th house. So be careful, slow down, don't rush. Nothing is gonna run away. Capricorn is a patient sign, and you have a month and a half to achieve everything. So to start to build. That's the point. We cannot achieve nothing in a month and a half, but a year and a half, yes, we can. So, dear Geminis, use this Mars very well. Work on yourself, work hard, change yourself, change goals, go through your inner traumas. If you have opportunity, heal yourself, help yourself, because with the Mars in Aquarius, that's going to be your time. But now it's time to, work something hard for yourself. Okay, let's go to next sign. It's gonna be Cancer. Okay, great. First degree. Perfect. Okay, so dear Cancers, this is gonna be also challenging, bumpy. I'm gonna say bumpy period for you, just as for Aries, because you're cardinal sign. So this Mars is in your 7th house, and this is for sure, this is gonna period where someone from right across you, it can be whoever, in everyday situation, partner from work, or business partner, or marriage partner. But of course, we always say our marriage partner, like 7th house rule with marriages, but not so true. First house, the mirror of the first house is 7th house. So your mirror basically can be anyone, okay? So this Mars is gonna trigger you because it's in opposition with your ascendant rising or your sun. So this Mars won't be so beneficial for you because it's gonna blast you and push you a lot. It's gonna push you from your comfort zone, for sure. It's gonna tease you. It's gonna tease you all the time. But go out, go fight for yourself. Mars rules your 10th house, and it's in the 7th house. Wow, this is important, Cancers. So this is going to be something's going to happen at your work. Your work is related for this Mars. So look, maybe you find yourself a new job. That's number one. And you get a new contract. 7th house rules also the contract. So everyone being Cancer, ascendant rising, or just rising, might get a new contract. But first of all, I know that you need to go through hell to learn to evaluate your worth. Cancer doesn't see its own value that much. It's water sign, so the thing that's lacking of water sign is self-confidence. Some of them are showing, some of them are not. But with Cancer, in this episode of Mars being in Capricorn, for sure it's going to tease you to show your self-confidence and to stand up for yourself. Chiron is also in your 10th house, so dear Cancers, expect that some of your managers or someone that has authority over you, for sure is going to poke you. For sure is going to tell you that you don't work good. It's going to hurt you because this Chiron has square with Mars and square with your ascendant rising. So on both sides, it's going to hurt you. But you know, what doesn't kill me makes me stronger. You know that song? So that's the thing. It's just going to make you stronger and make you believe in yourself more. Stick to your plan. Saturn is in your 9th house. Check for your vision, check for your goals, life-term goals. It's pushing you, and it's actually pushing you in a nice way to set up a new goals for life, long-term goals. Also, it might be it might happen that you get an offer or contract from some foreigner company or some foreigner business associate. Then Jupiter is in your 11th house. Yes. So what I want to tell you about this is find your help, find your support through your friends. Let your friends help you. Look, Jupiter rules your 6th house, very Sagittarius. So this is also related to work. You might get help by some of your friends who might recommend you for some other job. So have that option and as well, if you're looking for a change of job. If not, if this, in the case that this is happening in your marriage, so for sure it's a lesson that you appreciate yourself more, to set up boundaries for yourself and for others within your emotions, and to know when it's time to say it's enough and to cut the line. This Mars is going to also have a square with the North Node. It's in your 10th house. So is it career-wise, marriage-wise, life-wise? You're going to bring some big decision. And that's your future, actually. So something's going to push you, trigger you to bring some big decision, which is going to lead you towards some other direction in your life. So for Cancer, I think this is even bigger than for Aries. Yeah, it's really bumpy. Okay. Then we have, let's see, the next, I think I said everything for the, oh, I haven't. I did. Neptune and Mars. Yes, as I said, this is some kind of help. You can also find help and like bring yourself a peace through some technique of spiritual technique. I always say spiritual techniques like meditation or praying or believe, or start to writing your subliminal messages, or to listen some affirmations, or just to do some techniques to expand your mind. And the faith, like what you believe in, is gonna help you, and it's gonna help you to get out of the situation that you're in, get out of actually that bumpy change that you're gonna go through. That's what I want to say. Okay, next sign will be Leo. Okay. For the Leo ascendant rising and then rising, this Mars is in the 6th house. Awesome. Dear Leos, this is related to your field of work, like place where you work, your everyday life, your everyday commitments, your health. It's like, let's say, some overall health, your health, dietary habits, like maybe you're going to go to some diet, or you're going to change the food that you eat. It's connected also with did I said everything? I think I did. So regarding the everyday obligations, yes, I just want to say obligations. So you're gonna have a lot of things to do, and you're gonna be like an octopus. You're gonna work on all fronts. You're gonna be here and there and there and there, working everywhere. You know, it's good for you, but just be aware, because Saturn in Pisces is in your 8th house. So you need to have some, let's say, limits in even how much you work, how much you do things for others. You just need to set up some limits for yourself, because if you do too much, it can impact your health, and it can impact on like something invisible. So you have some issue, but you don't know what is it. Like you have some inner problems, but you cannot define it. So it's nothing big. It's not a big deal. Like you can just get exhausted. But the point is, do not do anything too much. Set yourself some limits. This Mars also here is having good aspect with Jupiter, which is in your 10th house. This is a very good position for Leo. Some of the Leos can get promoted for sure. And when Mercury comes into Capricorn, finally you can start to talk about increase of a salary, or you might even get increase of a salary or some bonuses when this Mercury makes a good aspect with Uranus in Taurus. Okay, then very, very good achievements you can accomplish, like business wise and personally wise, because 10th house represents all our life important events, and being related for the 6th house, whatever you are trying to do, something you're working at, it can be beneficial. Also, I don't know how to explain this in the best way, but 6th house rules of people who rent their apartments. So if you want to change apartment and Mars is ruler of your 4th house, this is gonna be a good time to do it. You can find some better apartment and be more happier there. Okay, for Leos, I think this will be it. Leo has mostly good aspects. This is not gonna be so bumpy for you, and like it's gonna be for others, but still Leo just needs to little bit cool down with hardworking and be dedicated to something, or maybe being too strict with the food, or maybe being too strict with the health, working out wise. You don't want to do it too much. To start some new habit for you, Leos, it's perfect. If you want to start to work out now, perfect, do it. And if you want to start to work on something, do it. If you want to start a new job now, to look for a job, as I said, do it. If you want to apply within your company for some good position, do it. It's a very good period for that. Okay, now we are gonna go to the Virgos, ascendant, rising Virgo. Oh, here it is. Oh yes, Virgos and Tauruses are gonna have mostly beneficial energy from this. It's gonna move them. I just forgot to say for the Taurus that okay, I'm gonna say it in one sentence, it's gonna be very good energy to push Taurus, in a nice way, because Taurus is a fixed sign, and in order that Taurus moves, you need to hit him hard. It needs square. That's why this energy is light, just giving you pushback, so you can feel the pressure, but in some normal way, so it doesn't hit you strong, because Mars in Aquarius is gonna hit strong. Don't you worry. Better start to do things on time. Okay, so yes, Virgo rising. Oh yes, I remember. Mars is in your 5th house. This is so interesting. So Mars in your 5th house activates a lot. This is a field of love, of kids, first child, gambling, winning lottery, if you do those things, art, hobbies, and relationship with public, if I can say it like that. And Jupiter is in your 9th house, and that's something really good. Also, if you want to start to travel somewhere, it's perfect. And it's also good if you are a teacher or you have your own students. It's a very, very good time for you to bring that relationship even better, to accomplish something more. So, dear Virgos, your energy is going to be focused on these fields, and it's going to be very successful. Jupiter it's in his house, in his 9th house. It opens your mind on in these areas of life, and giving you some new insights, like how things can be done properly. Okay, so if you're doing some hobby, you're gonna be super dedicated to that hobby to bring something better out of it, something more. You can push even that hobby to become popular, very popular. This Mars gives you very good opportunity with this Jupiter. Then sudden events with the Uranus that can happen to you, it can open doors to the world. So if you're planning to do some cooperation with some foreigners, or to travel somewhere far away, you can do it. It's a great time for that as well. Then regarding the love aspect, if you are in love with someone, This is gonna be a really good time. You're gonna plan with your marriage partner, like maybe you're gonna start to check where you could live together, and to build your plans for the future, like long-term goals. It's amazing time. Also, if you want to travel with your partner, it's amazing time for traveling as well. Then regarding children, this might indicate that you will have some activities with your first child, or that you want to plan to have one more child with your partner, because the seventh house is the house of the second child. So those are all the fields that are included with Virgo. But still, for Virgo, this is a good energy, and it's gonna be light. It's nothing hard. I just like it. What else about Virgo? Let me see. Yes, and this Neptune here makes a good aspect with your Mars, and it's in your seventh house. Really shows that you can make a really good deals, like you can visualize together, let's say with your partner, about some goals that you both have, or you can visualize some things that you both have, something like that. But it's a really good energy for Virgo, and this Mars is going to help Virgo to get this burden of Saturn more easier, because Saturn now is just on 3 degrees out of Virgo's sun, or Virgo's ascendant rising. So it has like 27 more degrees to go through, and this Mars is going to help Virgos to somehow get better with this Saturn, to accept some rules, to change, to bring some order in their lives. Yes, I want to just add, in a case you're available, you don't have a boyfriend or a partner or girlfriend, whatever, it's a good opportunity to meet someone who's gonna really be really in line with you. It's gonna be in line with you. Why? Because in your future, because this Mars is having square with North Node, and yes, some things might happen for you that can change the course of your life, regarding love or children or parenting or hobbies and something like that. So this Mars from your fifth house, is gonna square North Node. So let's see which direction is gonna point you at. Let's see then, first, second, third. Also, Mars rules your third house. I just want to mention that, since it's going to have a square with cardinal North Node. Be careful in the traffic. That's it. Just be careful, nothing else. Okay, let's see then. Libra. Yes, Libra. Ascendant rising Libra. This Mars belongs to your fourth house, where is Capricorn, and it's pointing that you're gonna have a work to do within your home, within your family, and it's something that's gonna pull you and call you to get your responsibilities done on time, to be dedicated to that, to be responsible, just to be responsible and responsible and mature for your own family. You might be involved with your parents if you have them, or someone who is important for you family-wise. Some older people, you might be there for help. It might bring some some sudden situations in your life where you're gonna have to be there for your family, as I'm saying, or maybe grandparents or something like that. But yes, Libras are gonna have to pull their put themselves together and like to really behave like responsible and strong there for their family. You also this house belongs to your home, so you might decide to invest something in your home. Mars rules your second house and 7, so you might decide to renovate your house, maybe to change your house or to buy a new house, depends. It's gonna be involved something about your house where you live with your marriage partner, or your as I'm saying, your parents' house. But something is going to happen on that in that area. Also, the 8th house rules of all my English now. Yes, now I don't know how to pronounce this word, but I'm gonna figure it out. Don't you worry. So 8th house rules of your husband of your husband's money and husband's fortune, and this is gonna also be activated through your 4th house. So you might get some money or some investments again regarding your house, or you might consider and start to work on, as I said, buying the house together with your partner. 8th house also represents what we have gained, everything from our parents, like the houses and all those valuable things. So in a case that you have to go and to like do some testimonials, if it's correctly said, regarding the maybe some valuable things that you have to share that your partners has been left. This also can be a period that includes that as well. I'm sorry, I didn't know, I couldn't find a word for it, but I hope you understand me. If you haven't, sorry, write me in a comment. I'm gonna clarify this more later on when I come to Google Translate. Okay, then for Libras, yes, yeah, it's gonna be bumpy period for sure. This Mars, it's gonna be is gonna make square with your ascendant rising or your sun. This Chiron makes opposition with your ascendant rising or your sun. This Chiron is in the 7th house, hits your 7th house strong, your 4th house and your 1st house, you, others, and the house of home, of field, of home. Thank you for confirming me that you understand. It really means to me. You know, when you try to explain something and you don't know the word in English and you're trying to get more and more words. Okay, so as I said, I'm so happy now. As I said, your 4th house, 1st and 7th house. 7th house partners, marriage partner, business partners. 4th house home, your own home, your parents' home. So something's gonna happen there, especially when Mars makes square with Chiron and North Node. Chiron, something's gonna hurt you, and North Node, yes, it's gonna be something boom, something big, but it's gonna change the whole course for sure. It's something very important in your life as well. Okay, now we are going to sign of Scorpio. Good. Scorpio rising. Okay, so Scorpio rising, dear Scorpios, this Mars is gonna be good for you. It's in a sextile with your sun and your ascendant rising, so it's gonna be good. You're gonna feel it good. This is gonna be like a fuel for you. It's gonna push you even more. That's very good. This Mars is in your 3rd house, house of communication, every kind of communication, internet communication, written, I don't know, any kind of communication, mobile phones, whatever. So you're going to be very active on the, let's say, network or whatever, working on network. You're going to work on network. That's the appropriate word. This is also house of your brothers, sisters, cousins, relatives, of your neighborhood, dear Scorpios, of your neighborhood, of some short trips, of some signings of contracts. This house rules with. Seventh house is the house of contract, but like offer contract. And third house is signing of a contract. That's something else. Signing, you see, again, it's something written word. Okay, so this Mars is making a triangle with first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Oh, good. With the Saturn in your fifth house. So you might plan a short trip, or you might plan a short trip with your partner, with your love partner, or you might plan a short trip or visit some relatives, some brothers and sisters that you haven't seen. Also, this Mars is going to help you to improve your communication, because it's going to, as I said, push you to be more active with people and networking, but it's just going to give you a very, very specific way how you communicate with the people. You're going to be very specific, just like Capricorn. In the 3 words, you're not going to be capable to explain what you want to explain to other person, so other person understands it perfectly. So this is going to help you actually with your communication with others. Mars rules your sun or your ascendant rising and your 6th house. So communication is going to improve at work for sure, with your colleagues, and yes, of course, some authorities at work. Then what else we have? Yes, Jupiter in Taurus. Jupiter is in your 7th house, and so you might actually get a new contract and to sign it. This is it, because where is Sagittarius rules your 2nd house, and ruler of your 2nd house is in your 7th house. And Mars, planet of you and your work, where you work, is in your 3rd house of signing. It's bringing a good aspect with Jupiter and Uranus. Yes, dear Scorpios, if you're looking for a new job, this is going to be perfect time by all these planets to sign something good for yourself, and you're going to be satisfied. Yes, you're going to work a lot, as I said, like everyone with this Mars in Capricorn, but at least it's going to be good for you, you know. Okay, then what we have also for Scorpios, where is oh yes, Chiron is in your 6th house. Yes, I'm gonna say you might be under attack, or you might go through some unpleasant situation with communication with somebody from your work. Yes, it might be your manager or boss, however, and maybe this is gonna push you towards your new life, because and your new job, because this Mars is gonna also make a square with North Node, and North Node, as I said, is your future path. So yes, it might happen that because of something that's gonna happen, like it's a drop that breaks the glass, and you're just like cutting and going to a completely different side. So anyhow, in one moment, it's just, you cannot avoid it. For sure, you're not gonna be poked, but use it wisely, because this Mars is gonna bring you calm. Your fire is gonna bring calm. Your volcano, actually, not your fire, your volcano, it's gonna be calm. So try to use it to get to get a good lesson from it and to move on. That's gonna be good for you also. Okay, as I said, I don't know, have I mentioned with the love partners that you can go to some small trip, or you can plan to go some small trip or work something regarding it. Also, this Mars is pointing that you might move, or you are planning to move, because Mars is going to have a good aspect with Uranus in Taurus, which is in your 7th house, and it's making opposition with your Sun, or with your ascendant rising. Anyhow, it shows up. It's going to be changes regarding your like partnership life, like are you living with someone, marriage life, business life. So anyhow, there are changes that needs to be done in these areas of your life while Uranus is there, and while Jupiter is there. Let's use it with good Mars's energy and make something good out of it, constructive, because when this Mars goes to your 4th house, it's going to make square with Jupiter and Uranus, and the whole story changes. So now everything is slightly, and just go with the flow. Use it as much as you can. Work every day on your plans, every day. Okay, now we're going on next sign. It's going to be Sagittarius. By the way, Sagittarius I call shortly Sag, because it's too much that I say every time Sagittarius. So it's going to be Sag. Okay, dear Sagittarius, so this Mars, oh yeah, this is so good, I remember. This Mars is in your 2nd house, the house of money, and it's very beneficial for you because it's going to open the possibility for you to make more money, to get maybe some increase of the salary, or maybe some bonuses. Depends, but still, yes, it might open some new jobs, new positions for you. It's very blessed this month and a half, or all of you being Sun rising Sag. It's very beneficial. It's really blessed, and it's all this good game. It's in the house of your money, how you like making money, and house of work. So use it wisely, and grab as much as you can. Grab it for yourself. Grab these opportunities that are coming up for you. This is so this Mars is 2nd house, and Saturn is in your 4th house. Okay, so you might have some, let's say, not urge, but you want, like, you might start to invest something in your house, or to buy some things for your house, or to do some small, just mandatory reparations, nothing else crazy. It's gonna be very good for you. Anyhow, if you have some costs regarding your house, those costs are not gonna be nothing crazy. It's gonna be just something modest, something like just the main things that you have to do, and stick to it. In the next month and a half, Sagittarius is going to have very good opportunity to save some money. So save it, because you're going to need for sure. This is also very, very good energy for Sagittarius. As I said, the heartbreaking aspect might happen in your 5th house of love, of kids, of hobbies, of some fun, also fun. So you have Chiron over there. In one moment, maybe based on so much work and so much like dedications to money and creating money, you might feel lonely, or something might remind you that you're lonely or you're missing something, because this Mars rules your 5th house. So it's just something that you need to learn as a lesson, to just to get mature based on that lesson that you have. So dear Sag, like, even when that happens, or whatever happens in your love life, as I'm saying, or life, when Mars makes square with your North Node, Whatever it happens, it's the best for you, and just keep going, keep pushing your own agenda. Right now, it's very good for you. Actually, the Mars in Aquarius is also going to be very good for Sagittarius. It's going to be networking. It's going to be great. Yes, it's going to make square. It can bring some issues on your job, some miscommunications, some fights, but it still is going to be good energy for you. Okay, let's not go too far away. Now let's go to the Capricorn. Okay, let's see, Capricorn. Oh yes, for Capricorn, this is gonna be super interesting. Mars. This Mars is gonna make connection with your sun and with your ascendant rising. That's the strongest energy possible. First of all, the Capricorn's sun or ascendant rising, all of you that you have a sun or ascendant from 1st to 15th sign, are gonna feel now more in this first part of the month, like I don't know, up to 20th, something like that. And the second part, like from 15 to 30, actually 29, I'm sorry, more from the end of the January to until the 14th February. So intensiveness, it's not gonna be all the time, of course. It's gonna be like by decades. So Capricorns, first of all, I'm gonna say that ascendant rising is gonna have this Mars in your 12th house. So before it goes to your first house, depending where your ascendant degree is. But it's going to be energy that is pushing you like from behind. Something is pushing you. You want to achieve something. You want to accomplish something. You're starting to ask yourself, where I am. I want to have this. I want to build this. Suddenly you want to build. You want to build yourself. You want to build something in your own world. And it's a really good energy because this Mars has a good aspect with Saturn. Saturn is in your third house, I'm sorry. So you're going to think, you're going to plan, you're going to research. You're going to do a lot of research while this Mars is in your 12th house. You're going to research. You're going to probably research all the ways how to achieve your goals, everything about your goal. Like Capricorns are so dedicated to their own goals that I think there's no sign that's dedicated like Capricorns. And this is going to be a good period for you for sure. You might feel like that you would like to be, I'm going to say, just focus on yourself, like, or your inner world, planning. And then when Mars hits your first house, in one moment for each of you is going to happen, then you're going to want to work on yourself. On yourself, as I said. Then maybe you're going to start with your plans. Maybe you're going to start with the realization of your plans. You just need like a couple of days or something like that to figure it out what you're going to do, and you're starting with action. Then you have Jupiter in your fifth house. So Jupiter in the fifth house says that this Capricorn was actually thinking and planning everything. What is he going to do in the field of love, children, hobbies that you can turn into some job, then gambling, but I don't think so, but still gambling is there. And lotteries, public relations, going out. I don't think that any of like going out, for sure it's not going to happen for Capricorns, that they're going crazy with this Mars in their first house. They're going to be more focused how to build something. This is a building energy. Like if you're high school, I just want to say, fifth field, it's a field of high school for young Capricorns. you're gonna be very good at it. You are gonna be so good, like it's gonna be impressive. You can really get good things and good credits now in this month and a half, so use it. Then also maybe some of the Capricorns are planning children, or they're gonna have a kid, so that's gonna be a focus for them, how to build something for their own family. Why? Because Mars actually rules their fourth house, so they're gonna think how to buy a house, rent a house or apartment, or change apartment, or adapt apartment. What is the best solution for them? Actually, that's what a Capricorn is gonna do. They're gonna think out the best solution for their family life. Yes. Okay, then what else we have here? Capricorns, you need to know that the ones who are, if you start to do some writings, like you write your plans, write your goals, it's going to multiply. It's going to be very, very good. It's going to come true. I know that Capricorns don't believe in fairy tales, I'm going to call it affirmations or something like that. They don't believe it. It's just not, it's not in their nature. They're like Taurus or Virgo. They're more like into give me the product now to see. Don't talk me about something invisible. But Capricorns, if you start with some affirmation, manifestation, something is going to happen to you. This Mars is having good aspect with Neptune in your third house. You need to know now with Saturn in your third house, you need to work on your communication with others. That's for sure. And you need to show understanding for others. When you communicate with them, you need to listen them more, for sure. Third house is also listening, so you need to listen more, and just to find the right words to express what's in your head. Okay, that's it. That's for the Capricorns. Let's do ascendant rising Aquarius. Let's see. Okay, Aquarius. Oh, nice. So this Mars, dear Aquarius, is in your 12th house. So this is gonna be some power that you're gonna feel behind you. Like you're gonna be focused on yourself, on like checking your life, where you are and what you can do to improve your life, because this Mars is in your subconscious, house of subconscious, and it's building this good energy and this good vibe in your 12th house. You can also work a lot of you can also do a lot of spiritual practicing a lot, and it's also be very, very, very beneficial for you. Also, you might think how you can increase your earnings. Saturn is in your third house. You might start to plan your finances better. You might start to reconsider what kind of costs you can cut, what you should do regarding the money. So for sure, you're gonna think how you can improve your financial life, and probably you're gonna want it to be like lonely. You're gonna want it to be like not there for others, just to be with yourself. So use this period and your loneliness for like really making some short-term plans and plans how to make more money. Aries rules your third house, so it's a house of planning, of communication. And yes, since you're gonna be so much into you all the time, maybe on the phone or on the computer or just in your own world, be aware that you might get issue because of lack of communication. So you need to know that you need to communicate with other people. Nobody can know what you think. Everybody are different, just like you are. So dear Aquariuses, pay attention how you can communicate with others. This Mars is going to make square with your Chiron in the 3rd house, so you really need to learn how to communicate with people, and you're going to have opportunity. If you're not in the mood for communication, just be open, say it straightforward, you know, without insulting anyone or screaming anyone your personal frustrations. Okay, so what else? Yes, Taurus is the 4th house for Aquarius. So Jupiter in Taurus is having good aspect with Mars in 12th house. So yes, as I was saying, you're gonna think how to make more money. You're gonna plan it because you would like to or buy a house, or you would like to move, or you want to renovate your house. Something with your home is happening in the period right now. And I think when Mars starts getting into Aquarius, that you might even move in this period, and that's going to be soon. So let's see, dear Aquariuses, this Mars is in a good aspect with Jupiter, Uranus in your 4th house. It's giving you blessings, it's giving you luck in the home. So, you know, if you're not in the mood to go anywhere, just be within your family, in your home, and build your own plans over there. Don't go out if the communication doesn't go good for you, or just you don't feel good to be outside. Okay. Then I think I said everything. Yes. Then let's do Pisces. Oops. Okay, our our last sign. Pisces. So this Mars is in your 11th house, and it's making good aspect with Saturn in your 1st house. So dear Pisces, you're gonna finally feel some stabilization of yourself. This Mars is gonna be very beneficial for you. It's in a sextile with your Sun or Ascendant rising, so it's gonna bring a stability with yourself. You're gonna feel stable, and maybe you're gonna want to socialize more with people. You're gonna for sure go more in interaction with other people. And why this can be beneficial for you? Because Mars is a ruler of your 2nd house. Okay, so you might get some, I cannot say money thanks to your friends, but you might get some good chances thanks to your friends to make some nice money. Okay, let's say it like that. Jupiter is ruler of your 10th house, so okay, for sure this can be that you can be very active in a domain of your some career communication, maybe changing career, maybe planning something about career. Jupiter is in the 3rd house, Uranus as well. You can change now your plans about your career path. And that's totally fine. It's good. Whoever comes your way, Mars is in 11th house, accept it. It's good. It has a good aspects with Jupiter and Uranus. It's going to have a good aspect. It's going to have a good impact on your career path. It might not bring change now, but in the future it will for sure. So dear Pisces, use this energy for some personal stabilization. In case Saturn is in your 12th house, it's gonna bring your mental stabilization, your subconscious stabilization, and you're very welcome, Carl D. If I can see from here. So what I was saying for Pisces. Oh my goodness, I forgot. Yeah, well, my Mercury is on 29 degrees of Capricorn, so yes, I can forget easily. I was saying that, yes, I remember. So you can use your friend connections to help you to get through new, career path, or start reconsider and plan something new for yourself. Sudden trips are very, very included. You might have a good time with your friends. In case you are planning some trip with your friend, yes, it can happen. Yes, it's gonna be like a modest trip. You're not gonna spend much money, because I don't think you have that much money in this period now. Chiron is your second house, so you must be suffering there. And plus we have North Node. Okay, this is a game changer because this Mars is going to make square with your North Node, and it might change and turn some flows for you, some flows. Yes, as I was saying, rely to your friends and to your friends and to your friends some social group that you are with. Oh, perfect, you can join social group if you're capable, if there is a social group around you. If not, try to get to new social group at your work. Try to get to new social group, maybe on some social network as well, because third house rules the networking in general. So try to get someone somehow to get you something new, because there is something new that's preparing for you. It's gonna come up, but not yet. But this Saturn is giving you some kind of stability within you, with your mind, with your subconscious, that you can somehow, I'm gonna say, like, hold the ropes of your life and pull them. You're gonna have a feeling that you can actually do it now. Having a Saturn on your Sun and Ascendant rising, it's hard. Those are big life lessons about responsibility, of getting mature, getting to know your husband or wife, depending like what planet do you have, Sun or maybe Moon in your house of Pisces. So it's challenging, a lot of lessons, billions of lessons, billions of restrictions for Pisces, like moment when you would like to cry, you cannot cry. Well, this period now with Mars in Capricorn is gonna bring you tough. You're gonna be like a rock. So dear Pisces, go forward, plan your, do your plannings, short-term plannings, do connections with other people, connect, join social group, rely on your friends, maybe some short trip you can do, just, to enjoy, to get some good energy you're gonna need, and it's gonna be good. This is also good energy for Pisces, and it's for, especially this is gonna be like a break from Saturn being in Pisces all this time. Okay, guys, so this trip was long. I see more than an hour. Well, I need I need more time to explain myself in English. As I said, this is not my mother language. But still, I want to just tell you for the end that this is a really, really good time for each of us. And yes, each of us are going to have a challenge with Mars squaring Chiron and Mars squaring North Node. So doesn't matter whatever happens to you guys, just see it as a part of your life that you cannot avoid. There is no thing that we can avoid. It's a lie. We can just know something and how to adapt in the best possible way, and how to live our life in the best possible way, how to achieve our goals, the one that we have. And in the meanwhile, we have a bumpy road and lessons, but that's life. That's life actually on Earth, and it is what it is. We chose it, and now let's go and live it. We don't want to miss it. It's too beautiful. Okay, thank you so much everyone for joining me. Thank you for following me on YouTube. From now on, I'm telling you, in 2024, I'm gonna focus more on YouTube. I find it more interesting. I follow YouTube more than Instagram. And that's it for now. Thank you so much, and wish you all the best. Use this energy wisely. Bye.